Are you ready? Let's go!
Don't you sometimes just want to talk about everything? You know, there's days when you can just talk about anything. Need to sit back and chat about nothing at all? Nothing But Julie, coming at you with fun and creative topics and interviews.
Did you hear Julie's podcast? She's got the greatest topic.
Come join the chat about everything, anything, and nothing. So unwind and tune in to Nothing But Julie. Great topics and cool interviews with some pretty awesome people. And now, without further delay, here's Nothing But Julie.
Well, hello, everyone. It is Julie Schrager, your host of Nothing But Julie podcast. Thank you so much for joining me for today's Monday mission small snippet. So we got through another Super Bowl. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really not into the Super Bowl unless it's really my team playing, as most people are. Most people kind of just, go to parties and for the food and for the social part of it. And I love the commercials and the halftime show, although I was kind of iffy about this halftime show, but they were all the OGs, so I got to give them props. But I was thinking about, I was spending time with my family, my sister's in town, and, I was a little bit bored. However, still grateful that my parents are still in this world. My sister's here. And, instead of getting caught up in, boredom, I decided I was going to feel grateful that I have this time to spend with my family and not take advantage of that. And so that's what Monday Mission is about. It's about being grateful and for the small things in life that I think we all take advantage of. And that's okay. We don't realize that we are taking advantage until taking advantage. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, we sometimes just get so used to the small things that we don't realize that it's the small things that really make up what is life. And those are the things that you have to look at. Not the big things, the small things, the small get-togethers with family, the small conversations you might have with a friend, the small little accolades in your life, because those small things add up to be big things. And so I think that it's definitely a great idea to be grateful and to look into being grateful. And it's very easy. Sometimes when tragedy hits or bad things happen, that's when we look at the things that we have, or when something happens with another person or other people. It makes us realize, how fortunate and blessed and lucky we are. Whether you're a person that doesn't have a lot in their life, let's say you don't have a lot of family, a lot of money, a big home, you should still be grateful for what you have, because it's not always about the big things, the vacations, the jewelry, the money. It's about what you have and looking at the things that you have and those things making you happy. Now, let me just say there's absolutely nothing wrong with striving for bigger things, to be better, to be a better you. I'm just talking about what you have right now. And unless you're in complete dire straits, which I can completely understand, otherwise, why not be grateful? Maybe you could wake up every morning and take a quick mental check of what's in your life and realize that you have a lot to be grateful for. For me, I'm kind of at a point in my life where I'm at a standstill and I'm still really trying to figure out what my next move is going to be. But I'm embracing this moment because I'm just happy. And I remind myself to be happy instead of maybe having a day where I don't have much to do and I'm bored. That is very, very small in, the big scheme of life, because I've been busy practically my whole life. And this is the first time I've had a little downtime. And even though it's not easy for me, I still am grateful for the fact that I had all of that in my life, and that now I have a little downtime and I have the opportunity to think what my next move is. So I'm grateful for that. It's not easy, to get out of a state that you might be in, but sometimes it really makes things a little easier, can make your day a little bit easier. So why don't we all try to be a little more grateful and enjoy what we have? Happy Monday, everybody.